Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 6, Tulsa King. Last we saw, we got on the rocks. The episode ended with Bellavacqua got surrounded by who I'm assuming is Musso's people, because the same thing happened at the end of Season 2. We had them run up on Devereaux's place while Dwight was inside. They took him, they took her. We found out what happened, and Musso is like, now you work for me, no questions asked. If you don't do what I say when I say it, you're in trouble. Now we have Bellavacqua getting surrounded, and it is immediately after he confronted Dwight about something isn't right. Dwight pulls a gun on him and says, "What are you calling me, a rat?" And he's like, "I didn't say that, you said that, and you're pulling guns on me and acting paranoid as shit." Everything Dwight just did was the last thing you should do. He's not ratting. He is working with the feds or working with Musso, because I've said this a bunch of times too. It doesn't look like what Musso's doing is possibly on the books. I don't know if we've confirmed it, but he is very possibly using his power to get revenge on somebody or something, because we saw when him and Dwight were in the car episodes ago, it did not seem like he was doing things on the level. It seemed like he had a vendetta, and even if he's doing it legally, he's doing it for the wrong reasons. But that all aside, Bellavacqua came to him, and Dwight, even if he's not ratting, he's working with the feds. Bellavacqua's kind of giving him a way to explain himself. I would have just explained. I would have said, listen, it isn't what you think. This guy contacted me, and he basically said I need to help him with this case. We're not like ratting on people or outing people or hurting Bellavacqua. Now, that might not be what Bellavacqua wants to hear, and it might create a rift, but it's definitely going to create a rift when you pull a gun on the guy and say, "I'm going to kill you," and then he gets surrounded by feds immediately after. So I say this 100 times over, that this show comically handles things in ways you would never probably see criminals really handle things, or they wouldn't be at the level of crime in which they're at. Because then you have guys like Jeremiah running in with the state attorney general and just axing barrels. Now, I understand he has a lot of power, and he's clearly got the attorney general under his thumb, but you could see the attorney general himself was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And Jeremiah's in his face like, "You just handle this shit." At a point, you can only push so hard before they're going to push back. Guys like the attorney general, I don't care what kind of dirt you have on him or how good of a friend you are, at a point the attorney general is going to be like, "Dude, fuck off. I'm arresting you and all your people so I don't have to deal with this shit anymore." On top of the fact, we had some very high-powered people at this party. So the way I'm looking at it is, I don't give a shit how high-powered you are. We have a room full of high-powered people, and they saw what happened. You ran up on them with cops. Jeremiah just says, "You stole my shit," and like, that's all you have? You just run and you go, "This guy stole my shit." The whole thing is batshit crazy. I wouldn't be surprised in real life if all of these rich, highfalutin people that were at this party that you just scared the shit out of because you came with all your goons pulling guns and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if they go, "I was at this thing and these frigging lunatics came in," and they sue you, or they get involved and say, "You know what, we're going to help you because that was freaking nuts." Power only takes you so far. You still got to be smart about it. They're not being smart about it at all. And I think that's the point. They're trying to show that we really don't give a shit because that's how powerful we are. But if you were really that powerful, you wouldn't be in these positions. If you were that powerful in real life, you wouldn't be afraid of a guy like Dwight. You wouldn't be having to hunt him down and chase him down. You wouldn't have this problem to begin with. It would have all been yours already, and Dwight wouldn't even been a thought. So, like, it blows my mind, the shit they do. And like I said, it's extremely entertaining, but I can never imagine in any world that these criminals would do things like these, because it just doesn't make sense. But that being said, I want to see what happens to Bellavacqua. There's probably 20 other things going on. The inspector got his head crushed in, and let's jump in. You want to see more of what I do? In the description link for Patreon, where you'll see every episode of Tulsa King in full unedited. You want to see your own requested show or movie? Go to the link. Ask me to watch whatever you want. At a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest. We're doing Yellowstone, 1883, Leverage, Warehouse 13, Sherlock, The Thick of It. Currently doing Rama 1/2 Season 2 alongside this. Fiona and Cake Season 2 just started. Stranger Things, final season very soon. Thousands of others full unedited movies and shows, if not Season 3, Episode 6, Tulsa King.
He thinks that I'm ratting him out to the feds.
Is he crazy?
I was contracted by them. If I don't do what they want me to do, everybody is going down hard, including you. Momentum.
I don't know if that helps things. It's more like you're shutting me up and trying to make it sound good.
Why the fuck was I the one to find the body?
Because you were the least suspicious.
I'm happy that Bodie was smart enough to know.
Tulsa PD says it wasn't criminal, but until we discover the exact cause, your business is shuttered.
Can I ask you something?
Obviously, it's Musso, but what is Musso's
At
plan?
your place.
Yeah, it was.
Did things get hot?
Yes.
Oh,
You should just be honest.
About what?
The fact that he is lying about things that would actually help his case. If you tell somebody, you know what, I'll be honest with you, things got hot. I pulled my gun on him. Because if you lie and you act like he's acting, you look shady as hell.
Is that you?
yeah.
Is that you?
You ready to talk to me?
I think it'd be better for everyone's health.
Where?
A place we both know. Bubbles.
Grace
How hard can
is
these
one of the
old
most
things be
reliable
pushed?
people we have. And he has two moron cops watching all of that expensive shit.
I want this gold pinky ring wearing guinea wop torn out like a fucking root. Yes, sir.
We'll stop him.
And this child has the temerity to step into my office wearing camouflage.
And now they're tracking him.
How close? Close enough that if they get the chance to take him out, they can do it.
Any of your crew seen Bill?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
It ain't come back last night.
So Musso is just holding him? What's the plan here? Is Musso thinking? The guy calls you and goes, Bodie, you hear from Bill? We haven't seen him. No. But if I hear anything, I'll let you know. Hang up.
Thinking about buying a franchise.
Is Bigfoot about to kill all these guys? Look at this, look at this. Bigfoot is taking...
Do you really need that in your life?
Good job.
Monster!
Laying down on the job, pal.
They don't see Cole across the street in the biggest monster truck in the state. This guy's face. He looks like a freaking creepy asshole.
Let's go.
Unless he's here to screw with us because he knows who we are, just take it. Because he'll shoot you and say you resisted arrest or something.
Cole Dunmeyer asked me to say hello.
Figured so much.
I mean, I saw some photos of the guy. You know, he seems a little worn out, a little weak.
What a guy looks like and is worlds apart.
He's gonna send 30 goons and blow us all away. When he goes in there, slam the trunk on his head. Yeah, slam the trunk on his head. 100%. At this point, the cops are so crooked, I don't even know if I would have pulled over.
Breaker 19, this is Colonel Keith. Do we have any
Colonel
smokers
Keith.
with ears on?
I might not be parking the Grand National right out front on the main street. Like, I love that we're just going around assaulting police officers.
That's right.
Look at this.
Y'all care for something to drink before we move along?
I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
Ask Dwight when you get back, okay?
And why are you asking questions, Cleo? Not for nothing, Cleo is the last person that should be questioning anything. Mitch just like drags her around and all she does is act stupid and present problems. And look at Bigfoot over here. He's
What's going on, bro?
strapped.
You drove. What the hell did you do that for?
So I can bring my weapons.
What, is that a joke?
It is a joke.
There's Vince.
Fuck is Vince doing?
And
Well, you don't like him?
he's sitting over there by himself. He looks like a child.
You look good. The hair's grayer.
And your mouth is bigger.
And now here's Cole sniffing around. He's literally standing right out in the open, leaning on the bar, staring at us. Bigfoot and Ray's guys are the worst lookouts ever.
You know I got partners.
Fuck him.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck him. I want 80%.
What? Are you crazy?
That's right, Ray.
This isn't even like remotely reasonable.
You know that mouth of yours is gonna get you killed one day.
You're
Let me
fucking
tell you
ass.
something else. If I want to get to you or anybody, it's done.
Oh God, is Bigfoot getting a tip? What a crazy move.
Fucking cocksucker, you're dead!
That was meant for me.
Why would he think Dwight had anything to do with it? The guy was shooting at Dwight.
They found Armin. Hung himself in some flop house.
I frigging knew it. Armand's been gone. Like, why do it like that, though? All right, everybody, that is it for season 3, episode 6 of Tulsa King, titled Bubbles. I saw the title was Bubbles, and to me, the first thing I thought of was Bubbles is either a clown or Bubbles is a stripper. And it ends up being the location in which he meets Quiet Ray. Quiet Ray shows up. I love the games they play, and those make sense to me. He's like, wait, we're early. I don't want to show up early. If you show up early, it looks like, to them at least, or to people like that, it looks like you wait for me kind of thing, and I show up because I'm a busy man. I'm such a busy man that I will show up exactly on time, I handle my business, and I leave. If anything, you wait for me. I don't sit around waiting for you. It's this big mind game, and I get it, because I told you, I've literally experienced it in real life. We sit down with Quiet Ray, we have like a couple laughs, we're telling stories, he points over and Vince is sitting there. Vince, who I sometimes feel bad for, but then he always figures out how to say the worst thing. You know what you're saying is gonna push buttons. Dwight was just telling Quiet Ray how annoying and how he hates you. And then you come over and the first words out of your mouth are stupid words. But regardless, I mean, I find it funny and I do like the character of Vince for the comedic effect, I guess you'd say. I can't imagine that Dwight is just gonna go, okay, done, we'll do 80%. Now, mind you, shit did escalate way beyond what we were dealing with. They were already getting very aggressive and hostile. Then Jeremiah's son decides to put on a camouflage suit and just start firing with his friend into the table. Why Quiet Ray even thought Dwight had anything to do with it, I don't know. Like, that'd be pretty crazy if Dwight hired a gunman to shoot at both of them so that it looked like Dwight was innocent in the matter, and then take out Quiet Ray when Dwight could have just done it himself. Like, you follow me here? If Dwight wanted to take out Quiet Ray and his guys, all three of them were right there behind the table. Dwight could have literally just pulled a gun and went pop, 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 killed all three, and goes, no, it was the gunman over there. The fact that he was taking cover and shooting back, like, it blows my mind, the stupidity of these people. But Quiet Ray is like, you did this, and runs away. Now Dwight calls him because he's probably thinking, even though 80% is completely insane, I need to do damage control now. Because Quiet Ray is thinking we were trying to pull some sort of hit off on him. And now if I don't make this good, he must be telling the truth. Because Quiet Ray's like, you know I can find you. Wherever you go, I will find you. I will find your people. And I'll kill you all. It'll be as easy as that. And the fact that Dwight looked at him like he did and is actually making that phone call leads me to believe that Quiet Ray is telling the truth. I'll put it this way. Would you rather giving 80% to someone that doesn't deserve it and living, or having 100% of nothing because you're going to die and all your people are going to die? But that's why I wouldn't even be involved in this. The fact that we're even involved in it. If Dwight just laid low and dealt with the casino, like him and Mitch had a great thing going with the casino, they still do. All they had to do after last season was just retire with your well-built casino bar. You're making bank. You could do side deals. You got the weed shop going on and stuff. Take a step back. Lay low, like what, a couple million a piece isn't enough? We're easily making millions of dollars. You saw the back room when we had to pay off the terrorist guy. There was easily millions in cash. We had to give him $250,000 and it didn't even like make a dent in our stacks. So we have millions in cash. Why are we fighting guys like Jeremiah and Bellavacqua and Quiet Ray when we could literally just sit back, relax, buy everybody mansions, and we'll just retire in Tulsa? The amount of shit we're dealing with doesn't equate to the amount. Like, why? Why would you do it? The whole thing is insane. Meanwhile, Bellavacqua is being held by Musso. Musso, you can see, knows it's crazy. And then we got Cleo and Mitch going around assaulting police officers all over town. And they're just like sitting at a diner. They didn't get an APB out like, yo, this guy and this girl just beat up a cop and then like tasered another. Like, I'm like, what are we doing? We're literally sitting in a diner and Cleo's like, I don't know if I'm long for Tulsa. No, you're not. You're probably going to die, especially after that comment. The second somebody sits down and goes, I don't know how much longer I'm going to live, they're going to fucking die. But there's 100 other reasons why the choices made in this show are freaking insane. Like Cole sitting across the street. We have Bigfoot knock out the guys at the convenience store. Cole is literally sitting in a monster truck across the street and nobody sees him. The whole point of us beating up those guys was Bigfoot was surveillancing the area. So we didn't see Cole across the street in a giant monster truck. And then he comes to the restaurant where we're literally having a sit down with one of the biggest, toughest gangsters ever. And none of your people see a guy in camo at the bar drinking whiskey, eyeing us up, and then putting on a man. Like, eventually Bigfoot saw it. All of our guys should have been circling the bar, doing like recon, making sure nobody was around. Everybody there should have been dead by now if they're that sloppy with how they handle things. But that's how the whole show is. I love it because it's entertaining, but compared to Yellowstone, being as it's the same guy, I can't believe how sloppy this show is compared to the other show. Now, mind you, I'm assuming Sylvester Stallone has a big part in it, so maybe it might be intentional just for entertainment's sake, but it is crazy. I'm jumping into something else. You want to see more of what I do? In the description link for Patreon, where you'll see every episode of Tulsa King in full unedited. You want your own requested show or movie? Go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want. At a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest. We're doing Yellowstone, 1883, Leverage, Warehouse 13, Sherlock, The Thick of It. Final season of Stranger Things is coming out very soon. We're doing Mighty Nine, Vox Machina, Rama 1/2 season 2 alongside this. Fiona and Cake season 2 just came out. Once Upon a Time, Pushy Daisies, Farscape, thousands of other movies and shows full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.